don't worry about this wig, sis. I know she's a little, I know she's a little, you know, a little sketchy, you know, whatever. But this is not a hair tutorial. You know what I mean? We're here for the face. We're not here for sister, okay?
Unbothered, unfazed. Matter of fact, try me again. I'ma let one go.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is TheCrissyMack. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of new products. I'm going to demo them and give you like my initial review. First, we're going to talk about the Maybelline New York Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I have the color 356 Warm Coconut, and then I also have the new Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. So Maybelline extended the shade range on these because, let's just be completely honest, they did not include us in the last launch. But you know what? I read a comment that said it's because black don't crack, and they really didn't feel the need to, you know, rush to get those shades out to us because we just really don't need it. And I'm okay with that. That's cool. So as I was watching Jackie Aina's review, I had her on one screen and I had Target on the other screen, and I put my order in. I went and picked them up today. So we are going to try these two out together. First impressions. I did look at the color before I got on camera, and the warm coconut is very cool. So if you don't understand warm and cool undertones and all that, I'll give you a brief description, but if you want me to do a full in-depth video so you'll really know, just leave a comment down below or like this video, give me a thumbs up. I can't believe I forgot. If you sit your behind up on your phone or on your couch or on your computer, however you're watching me, and you're not subscribed to my channel, OMG, go ahead and subscribe so you know what I'm saying? We could be friends, we could be a part of the family, we're gonna get to know each other. So go ahead and hit the button. Go ahead and hit the button. It's right over here, and just subscribe. If you want to, you can hit the notification bell, which is over here too. I think they're by each other. I don't know. I know the bell is over here. Hit that bell and you'll get notifications directly to your phone or tablet or computer or whatever. However you choose to, you know, receive those notifications. That's up to you. That's between you, the Lord, and your server provider. Let's get all that out of the way. Oh, this is me waiting for you to do it because you obviously haven't done it yet. You thought I wasn't gonna wait. No, I'm clocking you, boo. I'm Coconut 355 in the Maybelline Fit Me in the dewy and the matte, and there is a huge difference. The dewy is actually more warm, which works out better for me because I have these yellow golden undertones. So let's talk about the undertones. So your warm undertones are gonna be your yellows, your goldens. That's what I am. If you look here, you can definitely see I have a lot of yellow undertones, so that makes me warm. Your cool undertones are gonna be more your reds, you know, your red shades. So I'm 355 Coconut Warm in the Maybelline Fit Me. So it made sense for me to get the warm coconut in 356 for Maybelline. Now let's talk about this Maybelline. Being a warm girl, I expect to see yellow and gold undertones, and sis, this is red. I'm not really sure what they were doing, but they kind of dropped the ball on that. I'm already prepared with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Yellow Corrector. I'm already prepared to correct it because I already know how awful it is. I also got the Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade 10. I probably should have gone a shade lighter, but when I add the corrector, it's pretty perfect. Now that was just on swatches on my hand, so we're gonna do the face and see how it turns out. So I'm actually going to show you guys how it looks before I add any corrector to it. Oh, I see you looking at my eye look. I see you checking it out or whatever. If you want to know how I got this eye look, just check the upload before this one. I will link it up here. Should come up in the cards right here. And you can check out that eye look if you want to know how I got this. I'm just going to use a foundation brush. Nothing special here. Make sure you shake up your product. I'm going to give one pump. You get a good amount of product out with the pump. I love the fact that there is a pump that is great for saving money on the product or whatever. So, y'all see that? But in the Fit Me, this shade is perfect for me. So let's do another pump and let's add a little bit of the yellow corrector to it and see how that does. So I don't have too much corrector, just a little bit. See, that made it a lot more warm. That was super cool. And this is warmed up quite a bit. It's a little more yellow. So let's see how that looks all over. The coverage is great. I'm getting a lot of coverage here for a drugstore foundation. I think some of the foundation that was in the brush already is kind of seeping in or is coming through like a lot. So let me see if I can just add a little bit more of that yellow corrector in to kind of fix that. Okay, so now that we blended that out, I think it looks a whole lot better, especially with yellow corrector, but I'm still getting like some of my dark spots and stuff coming through. So I think I'm gonna go in and do one more layer because this is full coverage. Like, what else would we do? So I'm gonna do one more layer and then come back. So now that we have the foundation applied, I'm definitely getting full coverage. I love the finish of this. Like, it's really nice. It's really smooth. The concealer, I got the shade 10. So as far as coverage, texture, it's not as creamy as the LA Girl Pro Conceal, especially the earlier formulation of it, but it is definitely creamy. It's not liquidy at all. I really like it, and I feel like if you let it dry down a bit and then blend it out, you can definitely build that coverage. Really liking how this looks. It looks beautiful. Okay, if you're not new to my channel, then you already know what's next. We're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shade Espresso. Now, I know I never really show y'all like the forehead blend out, but I'm gonna show you a little bit today. For some reason, like up here, it's just does not do it for me, but in the cheeks, honey, life. See if we can get some nasal snatchage. And just under the lip. So I'm gonna blend out this contour. Okay, so now I'm about to give y'all some first impressions realness. I have not used the RCMA No Color Setting Powder. I've had it for quite some time, but I just haven't gotten around to using it. I wanted to do a full-on review, but right now we'll just do like a first impressions and a demo, and then and I'm just gonna like sweep it on. I'm not gonna bake with it, and then I'll do another in-depth review, and we're actually gonna bake with that and see how it works on us melanin infused queens. So I'm just gonna dust a little bit of that on this Morphe 403 brush. Damn. Okay, we're just gonna sweep that under the eye. We're gonna just, I guess, some more packing motion. It's so light, it's so finely milled that like sweeping it is like putting it everywhere, and that's not what I wish to achieve here. So I'm just gonna kind of like stipple and pack it in. I feel like I could set my entire face because as I'm losing some of it, like I feel like the color is still like it's still there. I'm setting my whole face. I hope this isn't a mistake, but I really like how this powder feels. Like, I really like it. The pictures will tell though. Okay, so instead of using my contour book like I normally would, I'm actually just gonna go in with the NYX bronzer in the shade Deep Tan and use that to set my contour. Okay, now I'm gonna sweep away all of that powder and blend everything together with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Deep and my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. Like, at my first impression of the No Color Setting Powder, honestly, like, I like it so far because I feel like I look matte, but not, like, the color hasn't been altered. Like, I don't know how it's coming across to you guys. I see it on the monitor and I'm very happy with it. Okay, now we're gonna set the face with my favorite at the moment, the Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray in Bridal. And for highlighter, we're gonna go into the It's My Ray Ray palette, and we're going to use the highlighter French Toast, which is this one right here. Ray Ray, sister, bitch. I'm gonna just, so because this highlighter is so popping, we're just gonna be stupid with it, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Like, Booth ain't gonna be coming over to take you out or whatever, and you need to stop him at the door. He need to see you from the car. He need to see you from the shower when he's getting dressed. Like, so yeah, let me finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna come back and then we'll talk about a few things. Okay, so now that we're all done, let's talk about a few things. So the foundation is super, super, super cool. It's very red. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my sis got a little gas, you know, a little bit coming up or whatever. Too cute for all that, honey. But yes, so the foundation, I love the finish of it. I love the way it looks. I think it, You know, I think it looks really beautiful in person and on camera, and that's a big thing for someone like me who may be filming tutorials and things like that and have a, you know, a social media following, and they take a lot of pictures and stuff, and you want something that's going to look good in person and on camera, and I think this does the job. It's just a matter of shade matching. You know, I could probably try and go up a shade, but as a woman of color, I'm used to making shades work for me, and it doesn't really bother me that I had to make this work. I think it came together quite nicely. You guys let me know what you think. As far as the concealer, I really like the concealer, and I'll definitely use that shade in that concealer again. And as far as the no color powder, I don't see a difference in my makeup. I think it looks exactly the same as it did when I was doing it. It just mattified it. As far as oil control, you know what? I didn't even prime my face today. So maybe that's why I'm a little bit shiny. So I'll give the foundation, the powder, all that a good pass because I don't think I primed. I definitely won't hold that against them. And I use a heavy moisturizer, and the amount of dew that's coming through, I'm okay with that. I'm still pretty matte. You know, this obviously won't hold up throughout the day. And it doesn't help that we went like super extra on the highlight. If you're thinking about getting the foundation, definitely get it. I got mine for $9.99 at Target. The concealer, I believe, was $7.99 or something like that. I'll make sure I link everything down below. I'll also link the no color powder, setting powder from RCMA. I'm pretty sure this was like 20 bucks or less. It may even be even less than that, like $17, $18. But I'll make sure I link everything down below. So if you guys have any questions on anything we talked about today or went over, make sure you leave them down in the comment section below. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, and thank you so much for watching it. Until next time, dream big, love hard, make mistakes, and have no regrets, and I'll catch you in the next video.